The sulfur cycle. As with the other cycles, the core cycle is between the soil, plants, animals and special decomposers. There are also components that relate to long-term rock formation and weathering as well as the formation of sulfur dioxide when fossil fuels are burned. Let us see the main processes in the sulfur cycle. Sulfate ions in the soil are taken up by plants and incorporated in plant tissue. Many proteins include some sulfur-containing amino acids, such as methionine and cysteine. Sulfate ions are passed to animals by feeding and digestion. On death of the plants and animals, sulfate-reducing bacteria release the sulfur in the proteins in the form of hydrogen sulfide. The most important genus of bacteria involved in this process is Desulfovibrio. This process requires anaerobic conditions. In some aquatic environments, the hydrogen sulfide is oxidized to sulfur by photosynthetic sulfur bacteria. This reaction is the equivalent of the photolysis of water in the photosynthesis of higher plants. Sulfur bacteria, mainly of the genus Thiobacillus, then oxidize the hydrogen sulfide or sulfur to sulfate, with sulfite as an intermediate step. This is an oxygen-requiring process that needs aerobic conditions and makes sulfate ions available once again to be taken up by plant roots from the soil. Sulfur can also become incorporated in rocks, including those that yield fossil fuels. Combustion of fossil fuels oxidizes the sulfur to sulfur dioxide. This is a serious pollutant of the atmosphere and a major contributor to the formation of acid rain. In the atmosphere, the sulfur dioxide become further oxidized to sulfite and sulfate, which dissolve in rainwater to form a mixture of sulfurous and sulfuric acid rain.